Hey everyone, Tech Steve here, and we all know what this is. This is an Xbox Series S. Over here I have the Series X. So the thing is that not everyone wants to go out and buy this console, and if you haven't noticed lately, it's hard to get just about any type of console, including the PS5. But Samsung and Xbox got together, and this might be a game changer. They added the Xbox application so you can do Game Pass on the new 2022 models. Now, if you have an older model, this is not going to work because you have to have this sidebar with the new Tizen 6.5 in order for it to work. On this video, I'm going to show you guys how to set it up, what the requirements are. So sit back and relax, and let's get started. Now, the first thing I want to show you guys is that this is going to require the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate to be able to have access to this gaming library. But keep in mind, this is a subscription model and it's going to cost you about $15 a month. But right now, you can sign up to try it out on your television for $1. Now let's get this up and running, but I want to tell you what I'm using. First of all, this is a Samsung Q80B. It's a great television. And I also was playing around with the QN90B, and it's available on that. And I will tell you that it's available on all the new Samsung televisions. So the first thing I did is I went into this menu of the television. I then did an update, and that's when the icon popped up. Now, some other things to talk about is that you need to have Wi-Fi or internet connection to make this work. And you're going to need between 10 to 25 megabits per second to be able to get the ultimate speed. Anything less than that, you're probably going to have a jittery, stuttery type of signal. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get this all connected with the Xbox controller. So let's go ahead and talk about that so we can get this up and running and play some games. Now, the first thing you would do from this gaming center is you want to press on this controller right here, and it gives you instructions. Then the TV will start searching for Bluetooth devices. And then you want to press and hold this pairing button on the front of the controller for a few seconds. Now, one thing you'll notice is that the light will start flashing right there to let you know that it's in pairing mode. And then your television will find the Xbox controller. All you need to do is go and press on the center of the remote, then pair and connect. Now the controller is connected to the television. Next, we need to go over to the Xbox application and go ahead and press on it so we can sign in. When you come up to the screen, just press sign in on the bottom. To connect the TV to your Microsoft account, you can use the provided link, but I decided to use my mobile device, scan the QR code, and then enter the letters that's on the screen. Now on this screen, it's going to give you a couple of confirmations. First of all, it says a Bluetooth controller. You got to have the Game Pass Ultimate. And then I have a strong connection, and you can see right there that it's going to require 20 megabits per second or higher, which initially I thought it was going to only take 10, but if you have a slow internet connection, you're going to need an update. This is what it looks like when you sign in. You can search for games. You also have your controller, and you do have your avatar. Now, we want to jump back in. These are games that I was playing on my console that actually synced from the cloud, and you might have seen these on my videos. And then as you go down, you can see some of the different applications that's available. So let's say, for example, you want to play something like this. Just go and press on it, and then you just hit play, and then it's going to log into my account, and it's going to connect so I can play it through the cloud. Now, just looking at the resolution live here, I will tell you that it's not the same resolution that you're going to get off a console, but at least it gives you an option to actually go in here and start playing some games. Wow, this is a great intro. Look at this. The sound quality is pretty decent. I still think they have room for improvement, just mainly because I can see a lot of the artifacts in here. And I have 500 megabits per second up and down, so this TV is really doing its best to give me the best signal. But if you decide to use this, I think it's going to be great for the average person just to have access to their Game Pass to get the most out of it. Now, it does appear whenever you play games, it is coming up with this survey. This is data that a lot of people are probably just going to throw in there just to get through the next part that they want to use. Now, here's what I think about this service. I think it's fantastic for people who already have the Ultimate Pass and they already use cloud gaming. For a new person, keep in mind, if you go out and buy a 4K television and you don't get a physical console, you're only going to be able to get 1080p at 60 frames per second, and that's best case scenario at this particular time. Now, as data gets more compressed and all that good stuff, you'll be able to get to 4K in the future, but as now, this TV is not going to look as good. None of the Samsungs are going to look as good unless you have that real console. But I will say this, it is a great idea to have the service in your bedroom, in a garage, and be able to access that data on the go. So with that being said, I think it is a good service for the right person. I'm Tech Steve. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace!
Tech Steve.